All right, so the way that the government is set up in a way to where the foundation of it doesn't care about people. It does not care. They brought in a money setup which doesn't care about human life. They made it to where you have to work to live. You have to work to be able to buy food, which is a need so that you can stay alive. That creates a huge problem. That is something this country would have to reverse. They would have to reverse uh, this system of the use of money. That's how to truly care about human life. And everybody's so used to it. And so you got people in government, they can talk about caring about people, but it's limited to the money system that doesn't care about people. So it's like they're trying to show they care, but they're trying to fit that into a system that doesn't care. They're considering money. It's like, okay, like, how does this caring idea fit into working with money? It's so sad that we depend on money. And I'm talking about like the money system from the government. Like they made it like to where they are depending on money. That's what I'm saying. Uh they are depending on money. They made up a system to where they depend on money. I should have said it differently. I should have said it like, it's so sad that there's a money system to where we depend on money. It's for the people too. Like the whole view. It's not just about the government view. So I was saying it wrong, but it's just the whole depending on money. It's just it. My point was that the government made it to where we all, including them, are depending on money. Anyways, it's sad that we have to live in a money society. When you you have people that can suffer. And then it's like they don't even care about the system, and the people that made the money system don't care about the elderly. Like, oh, you gotta work all these amount of years to get free money to help your elderly life. Like, the system is set up to where it goes against human logic and human nature. It's against human existence. You have to strive to earn money to have a decent life. And don't compare it to like how tribes have to live. Like, oh, well, they do this and that, you know, to get what they need. And they'll be like, oh, like, that's like working. No, you got to be more open-minded than that. It's not. They would be looking at us like, what in the world is going on with those people? Like, they're working for money to live. Like, and for them, it's easier. And they don't gotta do a 8-hour job. Like, it's that the way tribes live, they're not set up and restrained by money. They're not going hungry. Anyways, they can, like, if a famine happened. Anyways, then you got charities. They're supposed to care. They're a caring example. Like, let's look at some supposed to be caring examples. And they're limited. No, not limited. They're filtered through the evil, non-caring money system. But they're trying to be caring, okay? So you got charities and whatever. You got help aids. Just whatever. And you like think of stuff for yourselves. Like, what are caring examples, okay? And well, the reason they're even there is because of the money system. Like, because people are lacking, because they're supposed to be striving to make money. They're supposed to be, or not even striving, they're supposed to be making money. You can have an easy job and not feel like you're striving, but you know you're going against human nature when you don't feel like getting up out of bed. So even that aspect is striving. Your body's like, why am I living like this? Why am I having to force myself to wake up? Like, you're going against your own human need of the enjoyment of proper resting. Yeah, there could be situations where you would need to force yourself to wake up, but not all the time. Um, it's just so insane that there could be a system set up against the way human life is supposed to be. Which it's supposed to be not living without money. People should be able to do for themselves. And if you can't, then someone can do it for you for free. And if they need food, you can help them out with food. But like, we should be able to live with everything we need without the use of money. Like a tribe, they can build their own housing. They can build it as big as they want. They can gather water. They're rich. They're already rich because they have all of their needs met. And they can make their own clothing. But what's really a huge shock of my realization is like, which I've been realized this, but just a huge shock is that like the places that are supposed to care are just, it's like, it's just filtered through the non-caring money system. So it's like they can't really care about, I mean, their caring reach to reach people is limited. They have to get some of these places have to get donations, money donations, so that they can care about people, so that they can care about whatever someone is going through. And like, people are gonna die, and people have died. And these are just my assumptions. Like, it makes sense that people have died because they have not been helped, because something was limited by money. And my assumption also is that people are gonna die. It's just really strange that we live by money. And it's like, they haven't realized that this system goes against human life. Like, the human way of living is how I mean that. It goes against the human nature way of living. Like, the government should be like, man, this is not working. We need to go back to old times. And then they're trying to be caring, and they're making all these laws. They're considering all these laws to try to satisfy people. And it's like, man, the biggest problem is that we're living by money. And the government is just set up to where it doesn't care.